Welcome to Leigh Dickey TV. Hit subscribe to follow along with the fun. Now let's get on to today's video. NCIS Hawaii adds 2 new cast members, and I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt. This was not planned, I swear. I tell you who, next. So the 2 newest NCIS Hawaii cast members are Tori Anderson, who was most recently on the CW's No Tomorrow, and Kian Talan, who was most recently on Netflix's Brainchild. Now, I'm getting all this information from an article from Deadline.com, which I will link in the show notes and description for you all. You can also read my write-up, which is in the description and show notes as well. But the 2 characters, played by Tori Anderson and Kian Talan, or is it Kian? I don't know. But the 2 new cast members and characters are Tori Anderson is going to play Kate Winsler, who is described as an ambitious defense intelligence agency agent who excels at work and the politics of basically getting ahead. But there is more to the character's story than the team initially realizes. So that pretty much, I don't know how to take that, honestly, because it almost sounds like this Kate Whistler character, who's going to be played by Tori Anderson, is, I don't know whether to think of them as sort of your antagonist, your protagonist, or somewhere in between, like your babyface or your heel. I'm not sure if we're talking like in wrestling terms. I know I'm giving you news about a TV show, but like it's either she's babyface, she's heel, she's a protagonist, she's an antagonist. I'm not sure. Maybe she just excels at, the politics are getting ahead and her job, but, having more, there's more that lies beneath the surface. That kind of like strikes me as she might be a bit of an adversary for the team. Of course, you've got Vanessa Lachey, Yasmin Al-Bastami, and Jason Antoon on the cast as well. So I don't know whether to take this Tori Anderson, Kate Whistler character as sort of your protagonist, your antagonist, your babyface, your heel, or maybe somewhere in between. I don't know, but to me it sounds like she could be a bit of an adversary at first anyhow. Secondly, let's get to Kian Talan's role next. So Kian Talan's role is that of Alex. He will play the teenage son to Vanessa Lachey's Jane Tennant. Now, his character is described as a 16-year-old kid who, he's a good kid, he's good-natured, and what have you, but he's struggling with his parents' divorce. I'm assuming that's how this series is set up, with Jane Tennant, Vanessa Lachey's character, getting, I think it was initially said that her character would have 2 kids, getting the kids, and then, moving to Hawaii to sort of lead the NCIS Hawaii team, or NCIS Pearl, whatever they want to call it. But this character, played by Kian Talan, I'm not even sure how to say his first name rather. It's K-I-A-N. So I'm going to say Kian from here on out. But his character is that of Alex, and he's going to play Vanessa Lachey's Jane Tennant's teenage son, who's described again. He's struggling with his parents' divorce, and he's a 16-year-old kid who, he's good-natured, there's a good kid underneath all of it, but he's not necessarily making the best choices. And I can honestly say, after reading those 2 descriptions and pretty much trying to keep up with as much of this NCIS Hawaii news as I possibly can, that it almost sounds like a spiritual successor to Hawaii Five-0. I know that I suppose it's set in the same universe if you follow the Lemka verse, if you will, because you had LL Cool J and Chris O'Donnell, who are both cast members on NCIS Los Angeles, cross over to Hawaii Five-0, I think in the show's 2nd season, which would have been NCIS LA's 3rd, and also Danielle Rua, who is Kenzie Bly on NCIS LA, crossed over, I think, once or twice in the Hawaii Five-0 run. So NCIS Hawaii, to me, after trying to keep up with all this news about the show, it almost sounds like they're trying to set it up as though it's a spiritual successor to Hawaii Five-0. I don't have a problem with it. That's what it looks like, and that's what it sounds like to me. But there it is. You have Tori Anderson and Kian Talan coming in as 2 new cast members on NCIS Hawaii. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This wraps it up. Thank you again for watching. I've been Leigh Dickey. We'll talk to you soon. What do you guys think? Are you excited for NCIS Hawaii? I almost said Hawaii Five-0 there. But are you excited for NCIS Hawaii and what's going to happen with it and how it's shaping up so far? I wonder when it's going to debut. I'm assuming it's going to be in the fall. If they're announcing new cast members now, they're probably going to film over the summer, at least the first few episodes in Hawaii, on probably the Big Island or something. I don't know, but there it is. 2 new cast members have joined NCIS Hawaii. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. Comment, like, share, subscribe, smash that like button as always, and we will see you next time. If you want to listen to the audio form of these videos, please do, okay? Subscribe to the Beats and Speaks podcast and my other podcast, Yo Nostalgia, on your favorite podcast app and player of choice. Links to those shows are below. Thank you again for watching. I've been Leigh Dickey. This wraps up another video, and we will talk to you all again soon. Take care. We'll talk to you later. Peace. Thanks for tuning in to Leigh Dickey TV. New episodes are available every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe to follow along with the fun.